y'all do know the way to a man's heart is his stomach. And I started cooking yesterday afternoon. See, me and Tank, we family. Like, we are family. And I had his cobbler. And I've got him seafood salad with lobster bits in it. I make the real thing. Because this right here, it's my family. And I know there's a lot going on. But you will not talk bad about my family.
That's home. That's home.
Tank is here. The new CD is Elevation.
Yes.
Before we get to Elevation, you've caused quite a firestorm.
Yes, I did on accident.
Yeah, on that, I was like,
It was Angela's fault. It wasn't my fault.
okay,
You know.
because you were doing a podcast.
Yeah, we weren't even talking about the thing that we ended up talking about. We were correlating the thing into the conversation.
Yes.
And, I'm just about, I'm sensitive to other people's experiences.
Yes,
I can't
yes.
I can't properly speak to anybody else's experience, but I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so that's kind of where I come from. And then the other basis of what I'm saying is that, you participating in an act of a thing is different from you actually being that thing. It's also what I was saying.
Yeah.
Which I think in logical terms makes sense if you think about it. But we're so kind of scared and programmed by that one thing. It's a scary place that it's tough for people to have that conversation. So anyway, I caused a firestorm in the middle of me dropping a very, very good album,
Yes.
which I would love the focus to be on.
Elevation, everybody.
Elevation. But, if you just happen to scroll through and read some of the foolishness, it's fine to do that too.
But
It's
one
okay.
thing, because I really want to talk about Elevation,
Mm-hmm.
I think it really exposed people's homophobia.
Completely.
I mean, the bottom line, some of the really mean comments, it just
And it just
exposes
didn't
the
stop with me.
homophobia.
You know what I mean? It got to my wife. It got to
Yeah.
and so it wasn't just like to insinuate or say something about me is fine. You know what I mean? But it wasn't, oh, you're this and it's okay. It's we're gonna throw this at you like a dagger
Yeah.
and hope that it damages you. And you can't use someone's existence as a means to damage someone. You know what I mean? Because that's a real thing. It's a real thing. People are living these lives in real life and having to struggle and having to battle against society as it is. So to compound that with hate, it's just a really, really sick place. But I don't know. That's where we are.
He's clearing the air.
That's where we are.
He's got a new CD, Elevation, and he's got so many people on it. What was it like working with Omari Hardwick?
It was crazy because that's my brother, and he has this gift, this poet, this spoken word, this rap thing that he does that I felt was very necessary. It needed to be heard, and it needed to be heard right now. I mean, people have been hearing bits and pieces of it, but I was like, I'm putting you on Front Street. On Front Street, he opens the album. He's on Front Street.
Okay.
And so when you hear it, it's like it's going to be like, oh, wow, okay, it's that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, and to me, it was like so refreshing because in a day and age where you can get by with just being cool and not being gifted, or even perfecting your gift for that matter, we get to hear a guy who's obviously worked on his craft, who obviously loves what he does.
Yes.
Who hasn't been doing it for monetary gain or for social status or for any of those things. It's been all love for him. You know what I mean? So even when he wrote this, what he wrote for my intro, we were on vacation, and I was just letting him hear pieces of the album. He said,
Yeah.
I gotta do something for this. I gotta, you need to get deep. I'm gonna have something for you in the morning. I'm gonna have something for you. And it was just, it wasn't planned. It wasn't, it was just organic of him feeling what I'm doing and putting his, putting his 2 cents, you know what I'm saying? Or putting his brand of frosting on top of it to make it cooler.
Yeah.
I think. Really cool.
You got Sean Stockman, Boys to Men,
come on now.
one of my favorites. Keith Sweat.
Royalty, yes.
What was it like working with your brother, Keith Sweat, host of the Sweat Hotel.
I mean, you know, sweat, baby. Sweat is, you know, sweat is the sweat. You know, you can't really say too much about the sweat, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because the sweat is always gonna be the sweat. You know, I mean, a mentor, a good friend, someone who I've learned a great deal from about this business, personally, the whole nine. And I needed him on this album.
Yeah.
You know, and I told him that. I said, I need something with you. Like, this is not a thing where, like,
It's about time.
hopefully we can get something in. No.
Yeah.
I need you on this album. And I'm going to create the moment to make that happen. So I went in my studio. I sat down, which I hadn't done in a long time, and produced and wrote. Me and Feather wrote that one and put it together and sent it to him. He said, I like it. I'm gonna provide vocals on it tonight.
Yeah.
And he got in there and did the thing. And so now you got me and Sweat, and Candace Boyd is on there too.
Okay.
You know, she my dog. You know,
JoJo.
I got JoJo. Oh my God. The JoJo, we finally, you know, I've known JoJo since she was a kid. Like
Okay.
an actual eating, you know, Happy Meals kid. And now she's this grown, beautiful woman. And we've never gotten an opportunity. We were signed to the same label and been through a lot of the same things to get to a new place to where we are now. And this song, I think for us, it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of means so much to me that we were able to come together and do something really, really cool after everything we've gone through together.
Wow.
And so finally, you know, I get to make a song with JoJo.
Elevation is the CD. Leocore Center Saturday.
Yes.
Fantasia, Bonfire, Robin Thicke. Come and experience this R&B moment. Yes, you can still get tickets.
You can.
Tank is here. He is real. He is funny. He's real. It is. I don't like people attacking you. You can ask Toya. I was on the offense. Like, y'all not going to be saying stuff about my Tank. Not going to do that because we
Don't worry
family
about
up
it.
in here.
Don't worry
I'm
about
not.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
They can't hurt us. They can't stop us.
Okay.
That's-
Can't stop because we're elevated.
We're elevated.
And the CD is elevation.
Yes.
And whatever you do in your life, that is what you do.
Period.
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 Period. That's it. Tank, we love you.
Thank you.
Elevation, great stocking stuffer. You better believe it. Get it for the holidays. Get it for your family. He sings. That's what I love about
I
Tank.
sang.
He sang. He may take that shirt off,
Well,
but
yeah.
he sang. But I cook. And I do radio. I'm not trying to take you.
I just want you to leave it close to me, so,
Okay.
so that I can.
I cook. We do radio. He sings. Elevation. Tank, we love you.
Love you too,
And keep your head up, baby.
Absolutely.